So I was asked this question the other day, and I thought it was a very good one, to be honest. From a fellow lad who lost a lot of weight. He was about 30 stone, he got down to 9. He's crept back up a little bit, and he asked me, like, how do I keep the weight off? And it's actually a very good question. It was a tough question to answer, to be honest, because I started at 140 kg, I got down to 80 at my lowest. This year, for example, I got back up to about 93 kilo. This year's I've gone up 5-6 kilo, nearly 7 to 10 kilo. And there's no special way of going around it, there's no hacks. For me personally, it's just a massive mental battle, it's a massive struggle each day. I know at the moment I'm in a deficit, for example, but the urge to just eat everything hits quite hard, quite quickly. And speaking to other people who have been through a similar process, they find that's the same. They have urges, and it's trying to contain those urges. You just feel like you're constantly battling the scale weight. The biggest piece of advice which I gave him was go on how you feel. If you feel good, then who the fuck cares, basically. It's how I got through it. It's a case of, okay, scale weight's not looking great this morning, for example, but I'm feeling great. At the end of the day, that's all you should really care about. And for me, it's thinking back to where you started and how far you've come. Back to the original question of how do I keep the weight off? Well, how do I keep the weight off is I've identified some of my triggers. I know what triggers me to start eating. Stress is a big one. Boredom is a massive big one as well. If I'm bored or if I'm sat around for too long, you're bored. So I used to go and eat. That's what I feel like I need to do now when I'm bored. Massive mental discipline as well. It is tough. There's days you're going to be hungry. There's days where you're just going to feel like giving up. Looking at the scales isn't what you need to go by. Go by how you feel. Go by how you look. Take progression photos. If you like the way you look, if you like the way you feel, then that's all that fucking matters, to be honest with you. Goals was a good one for me as well. If I had nothing to look forward to, I'd think of, well, what's the point in doing it? I've done this bodybuilding competition in September. I wanted something to work towards and have a goal, so I thought, sod it, let's do it. So yeah, identifying triggers is a good one. Not always going by scale weight. If you like the way you feel, if you like the way you look, then who cares? Goals, big one for me as well. Massive mental battle. I know it's a lot easier said than done, and it is. But we've got to keep together, we've got to keep pushing and keep motivating each other. If there's any more weight loss or fat loss tips you would like, give me a message.